Alejandra Vargas, and for my adulthood character assignment, I will be doing it on Hercules. Overview. The following presentation is exploration of a fictional character from the 1997 film. Hercules, portrayed by Disney, the character is the main character of the film, Hercules. He is an 18-year-old young man entering the emerging adulthood stage in life. The presentation will consist of 3 parts in the development of Hercules: physical, cognitive, and social. Brief background. Although the film begins with Hercules as an infant, most of the film revolves around an adult Hercules. Hercules was a Greek god who was raptured by his uncle Hades in an effort to kill him because he had a plan that Hercules would spoil if he reached adulthood. Plan fails. Hercules does not die but becomes immortal and still had his tremendous strength. Earthling couple finds Hercules and raises him as their own, but here are where the problems begin. Early social interactions. As a kid, Hercules was always the odd one out, never included in plans of others. He had a family on Earth and a family on Mount Olympus. His Earth family supported him and cared for him, even if he was different. I believe that was what allowed Hercules to grow to be a good person with a kind heart. Issues begin. Being a person with super strength living with regular humans was a big difficulty for Hercules. Everyone would see him as a freak, and he felt as if he did not fit and was an outcast. At this stage in life was where Hercules was in the identity versus confusion stage. According to Erikson's psychological development theory, life was getting harder for Hercules, and he was just trying to fit and find where he belongs. Identity versus confusion. This stage in Erikson's theory at times seen during the adolescent years in development, but Hercules shows this at the age of 18. Identity versus confusion is defined as a stage starting to see the complexity in life and trying to figure out where is one's place. Hercules set out on a journey to find his place in life and to find clarity. Little did he know that throughout the journey itself, he would grow as a human. He meets his father Theseus, and he gives him the mission to become a hero, to return home and be a god again. Physical development. On his journey to become a hero, Hercules went through some major physical changes. Hercules was a scrawny young man, even with his super strength, looked frail, underfed, and weak, and his path to become a hero. He became a strong and muscular man at the peak of health. The change in Hercules reflects real-life development in early adulthood. Physical abilities are at its peak, including strength, reaction time, and speed. 0 to hero. During the hero phase, Hercules went from being a total loser, according to the townspeople, to the most popular figure on the planet. From helping and saving the people, Hercules began gaining experience in real-life situations. His thoughts began to be less childish and more mature. Hercules went from trying to fit in to starting to realize that he could be unique and different. It is what made him who he was. This is where the cognitive development begins. People start to see the world differently. Cognition. Cognition is defined as a process in which the mind acquires and gains knowledge based on thoughts and experiences and knowledge. Cognition usually starts kicking in at adolescence but becomes clearer in early adulthood. Early adulthood cognition consists of thoughts on careers and education. A person thinks more clearly and decisions are more confident. All of these also apply to Hercules in the film. Romance in the air. Hercules goes through one more phase of Erikson's physiological development theory, intimacy and versus isolation. This stage is usually reached during early adulthood from ages 20 to 25, where the main when the main function of the human to find a romantic partner from a relationship and learn through love. In the film, Hercules was not looking for love. It just came to him. A woman named Meg stole his heart, and through the ending parts of the film, all his efforts and actions were for Meg. Later social interactions. Later during the hero phase, Hercules met new people, and that influenced him. Starting with Pegasus, a flying creature that became his best friend. Although Pegasus could not speak, it was clear that he was someone he could trust. Phil was like a father figure to Hercules. He trained him on his path to returning to the Mount Olympus, giving him advice and always believing in his potential. Meg was the love of his life. Most of the decision Hercules made at the end after he met Meg revolved around her. Hercules' thoughts of himself. Throughout the film, Hercules changed his perspective about himself. At the beginning, he always felt like he was supposed to be somewhere else, and that he was starting to believe he was a freak. As time progressed, Hercules started to believe more in himself, and his self-esteem also grew as he started helping more and started finding his meaning in life and his true purpose. Acting under pressure. The most difficult situation in Hercules' life came when he was in an accident. Meg lost her life. Hercules had to make the decision to live a life without her or to sacrifice himself to save her. At the end, Hercules saves Meg's life, putting his own life in danger, making the biggest sacrifice known to man, sacrificing your own life for love. At that point, after his sacrifice, he was finally admitted back into Mount Olympus, and Hercules was once again a god. Like it was stated in the film, a hero is a hero because of the size of their heart, not the size of their muscles. A final decision. At the end, Hercules was given the decision whether to stay as a god or to go back to Earth, and his final decision was to go back to Earth with Meg. Hercules had finally found his place and his purpose. The journey was finally over, and Hercules went from being a timid small man to a strong, independent man full of new knowledge and experience that he gained through all the adventures he had. Conclusion. It is crazy how alike Hercules was to real-life emerging adults. At the age in life, one wanders the earth trying to find a meaning and a purpose. It is also a complicated state where you have to think things clearly, and decisions have a greater impact, not like in adolescence and infancy. Just like Hercules, the emerging adults should find their place and see where they belong. It is a journey that everyone should take. And these are my references. Thank you.